Hello friends, this is a case of toric ICL. This is a star ICL which I am loading. You have to hold the lens and first of all put the one edge side of the ICL inside the cartridge, and with the blunt forceps the other side, both the haptics up, the upper one and the lower one have to be inside the cartridge, and make sure that all four of the haptics edges are inside the cartridge. With the special forceps provided, then you have to pull the haptic zone with the forceps till the just before the crystal end of the cartridge. We have to make two side ports, one superior and one inferior. It has to be very gentle, as these patients are young, apprehensive, so make sure the angle and the direction is such that you don't hit the lens. Then the viscoelastic is injected. It's an adequate amount of viscoelastic, neither less neither more, as we have to put the ICL behind the iris. Then we do the main port incision. It has to be a 3.2 mm, as the star ICL cartridge is little larger, so make sure you have a 3.2 mm entry with the microkeratome. This has to be very gentle, so you have to avoid any accidental damage to the natural lens, so you have to be very careful not touch the lens. Then with a special manipulator provided by the company, you have to hold the side eye with the manipulator with this in the side port, and then snugly fit the cartridge and push the injector. It has to be very slow, gentle movements. You have to go 2/3. When the 2/3 is opened, you have to confirm the leading haptic, the hole is in the right side. Then you have to inject the lens fully. Before that, if it is not there, you can withdraw the lens. Then with the manipulator, you have to push the all four haptics behind the iris. It has to be a gentle nudging. You catch hold the peripheral part of the lens, and you have to avoid touching the optic as far as possible. To nudge the edges of the haptics and push behind the iris. As it is a toric ICL, then you have to align the markings which we have done while on the slit lamp before taking up this patient, the 0 and 180. So you have to align the axis depending on the power calculations. The lens has to be aligned with the toric markings which we have done. Bimanual IA is preferable. You have to go first aspirate the interior part of the visco anterior to the lens, and you can keep the central the port of the irrigation in the center of the lens where the hole is provided to aspirate the visco from behind the lens. This way you avoid leaving any viscoelastic. With the irrigation on, you have to hydrate the side port one by one so that the lens doesn't rotate postoperatively.